All right, today we are diving into a really fascinating new patent from Apple. It's all about something they're calling visionary wearables. And honestly, it's a plan that could totally change how our devices understand the world around us.
So let me just start with this question. Imagine, what if your iPhone could be your eyes and ears, even when it's tucked away in your pocket or just sitting in your bag? I mean, it sounds like something straight out of a spy movie, doesn't it?
Well, it's not science fiction anymore. This exact idea is right at the heart of a recently published patent from Apple. It shows they're seriously exploring how to give your main device, your iPhone, a whole set of remote senses. So, what are we actually talking about here? Let's break down what this new kind of device really is. The patent gives it a formal name, a peripheral sensing device. The key thing to get here is that this isn't a standalone gadget. Nope, it's a really simple wearable, and its only job is to capture sights and sounds from your environment and then just hand that data off to a more powerful device, like your iPhone.
And what's really cool about this idea is how flexible it is. Apple isn't locking this into just one design. This tech could be slipped into all sorts of accessories we might already wear. A smart ring, a bracelet, maybe even a brooch or a pair of glasses. All of them just acting as these remote sensors for your phone.
Okay, so we get the what, but how would it all actually work? Let's take a look at how the data would flow from point A to point B. The whole process is actually pretty elegant, and it boils down to 3 simple steps. First, the wearable, the ring, the glasses, whatever, captures audio or video. Step 2, that raw data gets sent wirelessly and securely over to your iPhone. And then third, and this is the most important part, the iPhone does all the hard work. It processes, it analyzes, and it stores everything. And that brings us to the core relationship here, which is just brilliant. The wearable is just the sensor. Think of it as an eye or an ear. But the iPhone, with that powerful chip inside it, that's the brain. This division of labor is what keeps the wearable itself small, light, and, crucially, keeps its battery going for a long time. So now that we get the mechanics, let's zoom out a bit and look at the bigger picture. I mean, why is Apple even doing this? What's the grand strategy here? Just think about the practical uses for a second. You could be sitting in a lecture or maybe an important meeting. Instead of having to pull out your phone and hold it up awkwardly to record, you could just tap your ring or your brooch and capture the whole thing while your phone stays completely out of sight. It's all about making data capture seamless and, well, invisible. And, this really represents a huge shift from the wearables we have right now. Your Apple Watch, for example, is focused inward, on you, your heart rate, your activity, your health. This new type of device would be focused outward, on your environment. The data changes from health and fitness to audio and video. And the main function shifts from just notifications and tracking to actively sensing and recording the world. And that's really the main takeaway. This isn't just about a cool new ring. It's another huge step toward Apple's ultimate goal, building an ecosystem where all your devices work together so perfectly that the technology itself just kind of fades into the background. So where is all this headed? Let's try to wrap this up by looking at the kind of future this technology might be pointing towards. The ultimate vision, it seems, is a world of what you might call ambient computing, a world where your personal tech is constantly passively aware of what's around you, ready to help you without you even having to think about it. It's about building a true digital assistant that can see and hear the world in the same way you do. And, well, that leaves us with one final and really important question. This tech is incredibly powerful, right? It offers convenience we've never seen before, but as our devices go from being passive tools to being active observers of our world, what new conversations do we need to start having? About privacy, about security, and about how we really want to live with this level of awareness in our daily lives. Definitely something to think about.